Hi everyone, welcome back to Animal Crossing with me, Austin John Plays. I have had a really rough week, but I do want to thank everybody who wrote comments, sent me messages, Discord messages, DMs, everything. So thank you for that. Honestly, the whole process of losing a loved one during quarantine is very, very slow. Like, nothing's really happened yet. I'm just getting antsy and bored. So I'm just gonna keep making Animal Crossing content because that's what's gonna make me feel better. Great. We need to recap some stuff because I left off with the idea of resetting my island. Completely resetting it. Everything is gonna be different, and I need to update you on what I've been doing. First of all, let's start with my house area. I finally got the last customized Nook Miles achievement, so now I can customize it and stop changing it. Although I kind of like this, although it's clashing with the floor a little bit. I made a nice, simple outdoor working area because I had this DIY bench sitting here and it was so lonely, so now I put sort of garage workshop things here. I've also started working on villager faces on signposts for the houses. I might end up doing this, I might not. If I do end up doing this, I'll write a whole thing on there. I use Photoshop and I can make these things and they're beautiful, right? To the courtyard, because of the Earth Day update, we have hedges now, and oh golly, do they look fantastic. I have gotten several more lilies of the valley and a lot of gold roses. The gold roses started coming in, and I also replaced all the fruit trees on the outside with money trees. Here's my black roses, and then there was also something found in the game's code that if you have 5 people over to water flowers, it significantly increases the rate at which they crossbreed. Like this morning alone, I think I got like 5 or 6 gold roses, like insane numbers, right? Heading out the left side of the courtyard, I made my whole lake that was here, the 3rd floor going into this lake, into just this adorable little pond here. And then I also did a custom design for the leaves on the floor. It's from a creator code. Hopefully I'm gonna have it on screen. I also moved the orchard a lot closer here. So now I have all 5 of my fruit trees. I'm still working on gathering all these. And I decided to place all of my bushes around the outside. By the way, the Earth Day bushes, I bought 2 to 3 stacks of all of them. And then I went through and found the... Oh, you're gonna catch it? You're just gonna look at it? Just gonna look at it? Okay. I found the colors that work best, and then I also made it so 2 are never in bloom next to each other, so throughout the year this is gonna change colors and be really beautiful, and it's gonna be a really nice sort of live border for everything, right? I found these lion dog statue DIYs from one of my villagers, and oh god, I love it. Hey! Bertha's wearing a Power Rangers outfit. That's neat. And I have to say, the bushes and the hedges, they have changed my life. Like, look at this right here. It adds height, it adds depth. Just beautiful. The Zen Bridge has changed, but it is intact. I'm probably gonna end up putting a fence back there. Haven't decided yet. The cafe is gonna go away. Tired of the cafe. This large area here that I said is gonna be farm has just become more and more flower breeding because I'm desperately trying to get myself my purple rose. And it is a long process. Long process. I did get supposedly hybrid reds from a friend, so we might be good to go. Hey look, even more purples. God, I have so many purple roses. These are all my rare island oranges that supposedly have a chance at making a blue rose, but I've been watering them every day and nothing. Over here is where I decided to put down all of my flowers. All the different colors based on the different types. You're gonna see a whole bunch of holes everywhere. That's because, again, I had people over watering last night, and oh golly, everywhere you see a hole is everywhere that the new flower sprung up overnight. Having 5 people over to water is overpowered. It also scales up, so like if you have 1 friend or another profile on your Switch, they can just water, so it doesn't need to be a total of 5 people, but at 5 you get gold sparkles and it's dope. I wrote down the crossbreeding and the rates on the ground, so I always have a constant reminder of what it is I'm trying to do. I have this lake going down here in this adorable little walkway, and now we come to our area that I started formatting a lot, and I'm actually going to go to the front of the island. I said that as soon as you walk in, I want it to feel overgrown, and you know what? I think it's exactly that. Put up a little sign of no running because to experience the island, I don't want you to run, and then also I don't want you to ruin my flowers. I designed this adorable little Nooks Cranny sign. I'm probably going to end up putting that on my creator code. By the time this video goes live, it'll probably be on. We cut through here, and then we have the Nooks Cranny. It upgraded, just probably like yours did if you started playing on release day. They've yet to sell me anything awesome. I still have a whole bunch of stuff out the right side and the back for these boys. Again, everything is overgrown, and it feels just so moody about everything. Let's continue over to the right. This is the labor of love. Remember when I said that I was gonna put down everything and make despawnable spaces and eventually get it so I have all 6 rocks in one place? Well, that finally worked. If you want to do this yourself, you have to cover literally your entire island in fences. You have to put them 2 spaces apart, just like this. And then they also need to be 2 spaces apart again. So you would put a fence right here, where I'm standing, and then right here, and then right here. And you need to do that throughout the entire island, because every single space around a fence is non-spawnable. So you have to make all of these spaces non-spawnable. Also, anywhere that there's stone is non-spawnable. Anywhere that there's already a flower or a prop is non-spawnable. And then these have to be the only spaces left. I originally designed them being much closer. Like, one rock was where I'm standing now, and right here. Then I decided I have a lot of room, so I wanted to be relaxed, and I could just stand here in the corner and whack that, and then come here, stand in the corner, whack that. So it's never like I need to collect everything in between whacking my rocks. Over here is just me breeding more reds for blacks. I've yet to attend to this, and like, just the look of the fence and the bushes. It's so beautiful. You have to love that. If you don't, then you're dead inside. I need to buy some eating turnips from Daisy. 99 bells. I wish they added some more really expensive things in the game. Like, I have so many bells now. I think I have like 10 million bells in my account, and like, there's no reason for me to have this many. Down here is just more breeding area. I wanted to keep the beach somewhat clean during this process, because while all of this is tight and moody and beautiful, this is like my, okay, I need to run around area. That's the bottom right of the map. What I decided, if you didn't see the last episode, is the bottom half is going to be tight and moody, and then the top is going to be beautiful and formatted. So it's 2 different building styles. I also put this adorable little fish pond, and oh god, do I love these pathways. They're seriously the best. Seriously. From the, oh, what's up? What's up, Kiki? Catch you a sea bass. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. As you can see from this little sign right here, residents are this way. Right now I have the Able sisters down here, but they're gonna move. But down here, I still have this adorable little picnic area that I still haven't done anything else with. And if we head over here, this is gonna be the future area of my campsite. The campsite is gonna be probably right around where I'm standing right here, and then sort of expand down into small flower forest. And I did just get the DIY for the beehives, so I plan on doing stuff with those. And then if we head over this bridge down here, I found this adorable picture of a duck pond on Twitter, and eventually I'm gonna format this to be that with the little wooden mallards. And I think that's gonna be so cozy. I just had a villager move last night. That's the reason this isn't terraformed yet. And eventually I'm gonna have a river running up from here, connecting to the water over there on the right that I'm in the middle of formatting. This whole thing, this little Zen garden area, this needs to move. This is the river I'm talking about. It's kind of in shambles right now. Right now it's just kind of laid out where it's going to be. And then I definitely wanted to make this video because this Zen garden has to move. As you can see from where my land masses are, that is what needs to come up to the 2nd floor for my house design. And I think I'm gonna have to do that today. Also, my museum is being upgraded. There was a Keaton here last night, and he sold me a piece of work, and then I gave it to Blathers. Great. Making our way to the left, all of this is gonna be flat in here. These last 2 villager houses removed, except for up till this line. This is gonna be the resident area. And as I talked about before, it's going to be based in a perfect circle, or as good of a circle you can make in a grid-based game. We head over here to the left. We're gonna have a staircase going down to the beach. We have 2 resident houses up here, and then a 3rd house up here. I'm probably gonna make this the Able sisters. Haven't truly decided yet, but I'm definitely leaning toward Able sisters. Down here, I have 1, 2, and 3 houses. And as you can see, we have a new resident here. Randomly, Sprinkles was like, hey, I'm gonna move out. And I was like, so long. And then after, I think it was about 6 Nook Miles trips, I found this. And it's Thrago, who is an alligator, classification, but he's a unique alligator, and he's a dragon. He's pretty awesome. And I'm gonna have another villager house here, and then one here that you can see a little bit of, and then one more up on the right. And then that continues the circle with this house, and this plot of land that I'm thinking I'm gonna put the museum here today. So I'm gonna have the museum and the Able Sisters right here as a nice clean shot over from the right-hand side. Because if I go over to the right, that brings me right around to where we started with the fruit trees. I also have Lloyd down there making a staircase because I made this adorable little 2-wide path going out to the secret shore. By the way, that Korok has been there since, I don't know, a very, very, very long time, and no one has ever found it. And I don't think I've ever shown it on camera, so there you go. There's a Korok hiding under a rock. I know this is so much to lay on you, so many things that I've done in the meantime, but you know what? It's been a week, and I've spent the entire week just playing this and Final Fantasy VII. I beat it, and now I'm beating it in hard mode. Oh, very important, in version 1.2, let's talk about the bug update. So there was a lot done under the hood for bug spawns. They used to have unique spawns every single month, meaning that, you know, moths would be more common in March and then less common in April, and then they unified that across the board. So moths, every month that they do have availability, are going to be the same commonness around the entire year. Oh, okay, bye. And then they also adjusted some of the spawn rates. So some of the more common bugs, like regular stink bugs, are now much more common than man-faced stink bugs, the ones that are worth significantly more. And they've kind of done that across the board for similar encounter groups, meaning that if you were to do DIY Tarantula Island, the jewel beetles are now 1.5 times more common, and the tarantulas are twice as rare. Meaning that it's now 2.5 times longer for you to fill up on Tarantula Island, unless, of course, you have Bamboo Island. But then they also made it so you're not allowed to put fences on the sea rocks. So DIY Tarantula Island is really, really, really heavily nerfed, and you can still do it, it just takes much longer. You still do it the exact same way. And then especially with the giant water bugs, it's a mess. Your best bet is just to catch every bug you see, put it in your storage, and wait for a Flick to show up. That is your best bet to make money outside of the stock market. I definitely felt as though it was necessary to give you guys a tour/walkthrough update of what I've been doing for the last week. And now we can continue with our regular programming. Hooray! I'm probably gonna have it on screen right now of what my island used to look like, and then what I imagine moving it to, and then transition into where that ended up being. And you're gonna notice that a lot of this is sort of getting ready to be, you know, perfectly laid out and stuff. Some things that I haven't started at all is I need to finish up the Mallard Pond, and then north of the Mallard Pond is going to be the memory clock area, the memory garden that we used to do. Except I definitely need to come up with a different design, because golly, do I hate the way mine looked before. I really do. Also, just as I presumed before, the fragments that you're going to find from Wishing on Stars are directly related to the current zodiac sign right now, right? There's zodiac signs, astrological signs, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, Taurus fragment. Sweet. I've still yet to get a single large fragment. Like, I probably have like 6 or 7 stacks of small fragments, but not a large one. Oh, this is my 3rd Taurus fragment of the day. Sweet. Can I place things out here? Oh, I so can. Oh, and that looks so good. And look at that. We could put one back here too. Oh, we could put it over there. Can it fit there? Oh, look at that. That's so perfect back there. Yes, I'm currently trading and looking for all the lighthouses. Very, very slowly collecting them because they're, I think, like 5,000 Nook Miles each. Right against the cliff's edge. That's not dangerous or anything. Oh, and you can still see the lighthouse. I love it. I really wish this was a 5x5 because now it's going to be asymmetrical because the Able Sisters, I'm pretty sure, is 3x5. That ain't no 7, that's a 5. Okay. I was thinking about getting, making additional profiles on my Switch. One, so they can help me water, which I think would be really awesome. And two, that way I can keep some as tents and put them around the campsite. I don't know if they automatically upgrade to houses at any point, or if they can remain tents. If they can remain tents, that'd be awesome. Also, I'm pretty sure that I got all the patterns available from Sable, because she doesn't ever give me any new patterns anymore. I also found this amazing post on Twitter by someone who literally made pathliners that it looks like raised stones, and oh, they look so good. It's done for terracotta, including all the curves, which is beautiful, the stone patterns, and the brick patterns. And I would love to have some of these for like small accent areas in like the more formatted part of town, except I'm so short on custom designs, and that's the reason I decided against custom pathliners. Also, the sound of not hearing your feet. I love hearing the sound of like stepping on the surface. Like, I'm stepping on dirt, I'm stepping on muting. Now, if in a future update down the road they were able to make it so you could choose the sound of the custom design, that'd be a game changer. So I have a rough idea on what I want to do up here. And the main idea is I'm going to have a 3-wide pathway coming up here. Yes, I know it's going to suck with the stairs only being 2 wide, but it is what it is. Coming up here, probably a fountain in the middle, because that hides paths really well. And then I want a large circle around the outside so I can run easily between all the houses. And then I think like in this area here, I would want to make it one theme. Maybe like a fishing pond or something. And then this area down here, I want to make this a theme. Maybe probably the Sand Zen Garden. Over here, another theme. I don't know, maybe flowers. So now it's going to be a matter of figuring out the curvature at which I want to make this circle. Actually, that wasn't that bad at all. That took me like 1 minute. Now it's a matter of figuring out how it's going to be for the rest of the locations, not where I wanted to put that. Bertha is the one who gave me the name Muffin, and I hated it. And now she gave me a new nickname called Butterbean, which has to be better. Also, she's itchy. But I actually realized a bunch of the people on my best friends list are online right now, so I'm going to invite them over and show you how the 5-person watering works. All right, so we first tried this out yesterday when it was raining, and we got some weird results. Apparently, it raining, I think, counts as me watering the flowers. Like, me watering it doesn't make an effect on it at all. If you look at the purples right now, you see how infrequently that they're actually like sparkling, right? But then the more friends that water any particular flower, you're gonna see them start to sparkle more and more. And you see, as soon as we get to the 5th person, the flowers start to glow with like this cool spinning gold pattern. So nice. It's so nice seeing them go from the silver sparkles, like right here, to the gold sparkles. And just the frequency of the gold sparkles and how big they are, they're so majestic. Now it's time for the long and slow process of removing so much of this second floor. You know, there's something bittersweet about taking a whole big area that you spent a lot of time making and knocking it all down, because it's like, wow, I spent so much time on this. But on the other side, it's like, wow, I have so much potential ahead of me. Like, I'm gonna be able to do so many cool things with this area, and I'm just excited for it. Like, just looking at this big landmass and knowing that it's gonna be like this beautiful, intimate, hidden garden. All about that. Oh, Drago's home. Let's go check on him so you guys could see him. Yeah, look at him. So cultured with these, welcome to my place, or as I call it, my snack shack. He's definitely a dragon. With big pink lips and a dragon shirt. I want that dragon shirt. I want to match you, Drago. You're one of my favorites. I have an idea. Boom. Drago Quaza. All in all, this wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. I have my 3 wide brick path going up, all the way up. That'll eventually bring us to the Able Sisters and to the museum. Over here to the left, we have the path that's going to bring us to the shore. I just need to, you know, do all of that. And over here to the right is what's going to eventually bring us to sort of my formatted area. I decided to put 1 more brick on the outside, and I have to say that this is grand feeling. Obviously, I can't put the fountain here because it's going to be really tight, but oh, this is so nice. So, ignore that, I don't have enough weeds for everything. This is so luxurious. I just got back from eating, and the sky got really dark. Really, really dark. So I guess my next step is I need to go to a destination island to get more weeds, to get more hedges. I think it's hysterical that I'm using these Nook Mile tickets to get weeds. Nice simple Spiral Lake Island. By the way, I did manage to get my hands on the, what's called the Water Bug Island. So I had that. That's pretty neat. Dear Nintendo, was this necessary? I think one of the most important things is I need to move my sand garden because, I mean, to be honest, I just love it. Like, it's one of my happiest places to just sit, and we need to make sure Sebastian has a home. So I experimented with down here and how I wanted to integrate it with the scenery going on, and then also with the pathway that already existed. And I decided that I wanted to use the ability to have a fence kind of hide the pixels a little bit. So if we head up here, you can see that the hedges are completely hiding where this connects down to here. Now just to comb all my sand into the pattern that I want, and by comb I mean place down the pattern with all of these different DIYs. Yay, time consuming. After it's all said and done, I like it. In hindsight, this little thing is definitely better when it's 5 tall instead of 4. Because you could do a lot more creative sort of sand patterns with it. Me and Sebastian, Protector of Dorado. A succulent plant. I added a street light because I'm going to put one in each corner between the hedges. And of course, purple German gnome. He's German for, well, World War II reasons. So I have really bad news. I woke up and I started playing, and Isabel told me about the new museum being open and everything, and I did the whole "Good morning, Butterpup," but I forgot to hit the record button, and I'm so sorry. I know a bunch of you people were waiting for that, so let's just go visit her right now and check that I still have a 5-star evaluation. Morning, Butterpup. Come on over here. How's my island doing? Yeah, still a 5-star. You can bet your bottom bell that it's still a 5-star there, Isabel. I now have a new nightly tradition of just going to Orville and saying, bring me to one of my random friends' islands, and my friend list is so long that there's just a whole bunch of people in there. And then I go there and I water flowers because I have people come over and water my flowers. Still no blues. What about the pinks or the oranges? Nope, still no blues. And one of those random islands had a golden crown. So, yeah, bought that. Also, I already picked them up, but just from the watering from all those friends over, we had 6 golden roses. Wow, that is the last one that I needed for this little garden here. Now I'm just really short on lilies of the valley. It's just occurred to me that once I get this blue rose, this giant area of flower breeding is gonna be gone. And then I need to find something else that's gonna occupy here. Oh, and here's the new museum. Let's go take a look. I'm just gonna walk past you. Yeah, look at that. Nice little statue head up there. Oh, there's new music. Nice marble flooring. Places for statue heads. Wall art. Some other art over here. What's this? What's the secret hatch for? Look, it's the one painting I donated. Wow, there is a lot of art, isn't there? Oh, wow, yeah, this place is really big. I love how loud the footsteps appear to sound. To like really give you the feeling of how empty and like harsh acoustic it is in here. That you hear this nice, beautiful, low music in the background, and then your footsteps have such weight to them. Beautiful detail. Here it is. Today we're moving the campsite. The nice part about all my villagers being in a circle here is we can easily find our DIY villager of the morning. Goose, give me something that doesn't suck. Please don't suck. Please, 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 please. An iron frame? These look like girders. Give me the recipe for making girders. Didn't know that he was into construction as well. But yeah, look at that. That is a smokestack from Red. Now that we have our new staircase right here to our secret shore. Love it. Sup, Fox? I know that shining face anywhere. Oh, is he looking at my 1.2 million bell crown and like, huh, I get this sucker. You made the right choice buying that art from me earlier. I've had a lot of folks asking about it. You know, I really gotta be honest. I think I'm falling for Plays. I mean, you got quite a setup going here and a lot of art fans, so Plays wants art. And I got art to sell. Might be something to this, but I couldn't sell to just anybody. I need someone I could trust completely, as if they were family. And since we're basically cousins, and because I know you got an eye for quality, I want it to be you. Oh, that's it. I'm giving Red like a mobster voice. Like a real shady mobster voice. Want to do a few things. I got both art, furniture, plus you got my cousin discount. You win? This seems kind of sketchy, but I'm in. I know I could count on you, cousin. It's absolutely the right choice. Now I got my boat anchored off the North Shore. I'm almost done fixing all the leaks. Long story. Come have a look at what I'm selling. You won't regret it. Wow, he literally disappeared in front of me. That's not something sketchy people do or anything. It's a very small boat. Austin John, I'm so glad you can make it. So here's the pitch. Ready? At Jolly Red's Treasure Trawler, we sell only the finest. And there's nothing finer than fine art and rare furniture, am I right? Of course, I can't let all these fine things just walk out the door. I gotta limit you to one piece of art per day. It's a hassle, I know, but I hope the cousin's discount will make up for it. Plus, I'll let you buy all the furniture you want, no questions asked, so take a look around. I've got masterpieces by the Grey Masters, plus stuff for your master bedroom. Let me know if you have any questions. We have 4 paintings here. The scary painting. I want to take a closer look at it. This is fake. His eyebrows do not supposed to be facing that way. I don't know what's going on with them, why they're facing up, like anime eyebrows. I think this is real. Yeah, this is Summer. This is real. The fake one doesn't have the large bud on the chest. So that is a real painting. I mean, I could already look at the one on the left and know that's fake. The real one does not have the woman nearly as large. And this one, the fake one has a lot of milk pouring out, and the authentic one, this is the authentic one, only has a small trickle of milk. So I have 2 real paintings here. So let's buy the milk lady. And then he does something so shady. He's like, I'm a male. Been a pleasure doing business with you, cousin. I'll get you all packed up and shipped out to you tomorrow. So you can't bring it to Blathers today and see if it's fake. What is this? A sturdy sewing box. That's a dope looking box. Oh, but I get these today, right? Oh, this couch is so adorable. Zoe would love this. So long, cousin. You won't regret it. So now, as you can presume, I'm in a little bit of a predicament here. And my predicament is that I want that second piece of art. Now, generally, since we're so early in the art development scene, you would invite a second person over so they could buy the art for themselves. Because it does get shipped to their house, right? And then I guess later on down the road, you'll have people who have dupes who will just do nice things and come over for, you know, just buying it and then giving it to you. But obviously you have to have a friend that you can trust. Instead of having a friend you could trust, we're gonna do something here. Let me lay out my master plan. So from here, from residential services, we're gonna have a small dirt path this way that's gonna bring you to the town, right? We head up this way, and that bridge right there is gonna take us to the town. Neato. And right down here, quick offshoot, this is going to be the campsite. That way it won't destroy the trees. We're gonna have trees in the background. Yep, that's the money spot. I'm thinking this campsite should have a camper here. right? Nice little camping tent right here. Be very quaint, very beautiful. And there's one way that we can do that. Not only have a beautiful campsite there 24/7, but we can also have a solution to our art problem and a solution to our watering flowers problem. And that solution is a very simple one. Time for Austin 2 to start a game. Ooh, I can skip the intro. It's weird starting the game and flying over a fully developed island. Yeah, you start with the Island Designer app. That's neat. And Austinano's tent will be right over here-ish. Profile 1, Austin. Need you to move this tree. Can I invite myself? Wow, this is weird controlling 2 people at once. Oh no. Oh no. The Able sisters are already established here, so they're too close. But you know what? It is what it is. Okay, so my main profile dropped some spending cash from my second profile. And now I'm just gonna confirm that she can go in here and buy stuff. Hello, welcome aboard. My name is Red. What a great name. What a great name. Intelligent, strong, I could already tell we're gonna be pals. No, not pals, family. Austinano, it's a pleasure to meet you, Austinano. Here's the pitch. Ready? A jolly red. We only sell the okay, this is exactly what I read shortly before. Alright, let's go buy Fruit Guy. Come on. You got a deal. And boom. There we go. Ooh, that was a Nook Miles achievement. Alright, so... Ew, he just sneezed on me. So we learned that you could just make a second profile, they could come in, buy something. Now it's gonna be mailed to profile 2. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to open up profile 2, check the mail, and then give it to profile 1, just dropping it on the ground or whatever. And also, to swap back to me, all I need to do is go into call resident, change leader. Like if you look, both of the profiles are listed right there, and I think that's pretty awesome. And then just end the session. And boom, there we go. We bought all the treasure from Red today. I mean, the art. Now, between yesterday's recap and everything that we did today, I am already out of time. We're already at the half-hour mark. I know sometimes the fun just literally makes the time fly by. And I do want to thank everybody who came and checked out this video. It's been a rough week, but it feels good to be back. It feels good to be editing and posting and everything else. And thank you for all the love and support over the last week. And I'm gonna keep playing, shooting for daily videos, if not every other day. And yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out.